To carry more cargo, the new megaships will need more power. In Denmark, they're working on the crankshaft for the new ship's diesel engine, which will deliver a staggering 93,000 horsepower. Weighing 2,100 tons when fully assembled, it will be the world's largest ship engine. So big, it had to be made in 3 sections. Today, they're preparing the crankshaft to receive the engine block. The liquid sealant should ensure an airtight fit. They're going to need a powerful crane to do the lifting. Shipbuilder Stefan Rennebold helps guide the crane operator. 375 feet up in the crane cabin, operator Kjeld Madsen gets the word to go. Now, the really hard part begins. The 2 sections have to fit together with the precision of a Swiss watch. Hundreds of pre-drilled bolt holes need to line up perfectly. But the first bolt won't go in all the way. The holes aren't matching up properly. The sections are 15 millimeters out of alignment. They're going to have to try to shift the engine block.
We try to move it up again, and then we start from the middle to go out. We have a little problem on the middle of it. Det skal være talje på. Holder! Vi sætter en talje på over på den anden side, så giver vi lige besked om, hvor meget vi trækker. Hvor meget kan jeg have her? One millimeter more. Hvad sker der med håndtaget? One millimeter more. One millimeter more. Det er jo lidt farligt. Prøv at se håndtaget.
After an hour, they're ready to try again. This time, the bolts go through. They have just 6 more days to install the rest of the engine. Back at the Hanjin in Washington, the longshoremen are racing to meet their deadlines. The container yard is filling up as Jeff O'Donnell, superintendent of the day shift, begins his rounds.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Jeff, on our afternoon, just getting into those...
On a day like today, we've probably got close to 1,000 containers that are going to be going into the yard. As you're putting stuff into the yard, we're also loading containers back, creating more space. It goes hand in hand. It's a big chess game. We've got a lot of players involved with the chess game trying to make it happen, so it gets crazy.
On the ship's main deck, Jeff and his ship boss, Eric, go over the day's schedule. Containers must be loaded and unloaded in proper sequence. If too many containers get taken off one side of the ship, she could become unbalanced and even roll over. It's Eric's job to make sure that crane operators get it right.
Eli, you want to stack a 3-eye?
And that no one gets hurt by flying containers. And 100-ton hatch covers slamming shut. Luckily, he's got one of the best crane operators working the middle crane. Moses, a 34-year veteran. James makes it look easy to lift a 29-ton container out of the hold, swing it off the ship, and place it on the back of a truck 140 feet below. That's why they pay crane operators the big bucks, up to $200 grand a year.
This is my container, and the object of this game is for me to land it, to operate it. It's swinging. If the load is here, I have to come here for it to be stable. If it's over here and I'm back here, it's going to swing. So we're constantly up here jumping around to get over the load to land. Now let's do it for real.
James controls the crane with a pair of high-tech joysticks.
I drop them all by eye with depth perception and a little coordination, a good signal man on the ground. Sometimes we lose them, they fall overboard, and sometimes it can be $1 million worth of computer parts. You just don't want to do that. If you get angry, irritated, or frustrated on this equipment, it will whoop you.
When the new mega ships come in, James is going to need every bit of his patience and skill.
I need an inch. There it is.
With containers dropping down at 10 feet a second, being a truck driver is a dangerous occupation. It takes a special kind of person to handle these risks. It takes a grandmother.
My name is Lata Sukan, and I'm working almost 7-8 years every day in Hanjin, and I love it. This is like my second family over here. We have sometimes barbecue, and we bring homemade cookies, and everybody love it.
Don't let Zlata's mild manner fool you. This is one hard-working lady. She's got to drive to the storage area 50 yards away, park in the first available space, unhook her load, attach an empty chassis, and head back into the line as soon as possible. She'll make the same circuit 30 times in her 8-hour shift. It'll take a total of 24 trucks, not all of them driven by grandmothers, to unload and reload the Hanjin, Washington. All containers come first to the storage yard, which can hold up to 8,000 of them. About half will leave by truck for destinations across America. The other half will go on railroad trains that depart nightly. And right now, Rail Superintendent Tony Castaneda has a big problem.
It's going to be a nightmare. Shouldn't be saying that. It's going to be a challenge.
There aren't enough empty railroad cars to handle all the containers that need to go out on today's trains.
We're going to be maybe running an hour and a half behind. Our trains might end up on the short side today because we're not going to be able to load everything that we want to load.